Hey guys, have a good day.
These discs here are, right, this is a distance driver. So you throw this thing and you probably would aim for that customer service sign. Right? So you would throw it far as you can, like golf. Right? So they put the little, the basket that you aim for, right?
Yep.
They'll put it around a tree. You got your yellow one? So you got to actually do 2 or 3 shots, like a par 3 or a par 4, just like in golf. So the first one, you'll grab a distance driver like this and see how far you can get it. Some of these distance drivers, they will curve.
So that's a heavy one.
Yeah.
So it's something to do with weight then?
Correct.
Is there numbers there that you're reading?
These numbers right here.
Yes.
And then if you were to look at, in here, there is a little list. Right? That tell you what each of these discs do, right? And some have a high speed, some have a turn, some will fade, some will be, if I have a right hand corner I want to go around, it'll bank to the right. So I'll throw it as hard as I can, it'll get way up there, and then it'll curve to the right and land behind the tree.
Cool. It's really cool. I watched them and they did grab different colors and did different things with them. So
each color
does something
specifying
different.
what each one does. So
wow. So if they want to, yep.
Like this Star Destroyer here, this could be as a distance driver. And if I was to look up at it, it would tell me the exact curve ratio and whether it goes straight, banks to the left or the right. Some of them, once they hit the ground, they roll.
Yep.
So you can get the roll factor in it.
I saw that too.
And then once you get up closer, then you'll start using something like this. This is your putt and approach, right? And if you notice here, see this one's really angled sharp to cut through the wind.
Yes.
Never ever try to catch one of these.
No.
It's not a game to catch.
Good point.
If you try to catch it, you'll break your hand.
Yep.
So don't ever.
Don't.
But once you get closer and you're aiming for the basket, then you use one of these, which gives you a little more control. Yeah, So then say from here to where that young lady is right over there, I would shoot it and then try and make it in the basket. So I would have it hit the chains and then it'll fall in the basket.
Okay.
And it's just like golf. If you miss, you got to go up and, from where it lands.
They had a little putter, a little tiny disc about this big. And they used it as a marker. You know, like in golf you have markers. And they used it like a marker. I thought that was really interesting.
That sounds like some people that are at the next level and they're very professional and they've got little marker discs.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you just wait your turn and you stand by your disc and boom.
Go ahead.
But if you're doing a close-up putting and need the markers to pull your frisbee off the course.
Yeah, because there was 3 of them using the course, so.
So yeah, that's where they used the markers.
So he used the marker and then he went to his bag and he got a different color. But a different color means something very different. I see
very true,
now looking at these.
Like this here is a putter, and then the other blue one here is a long distance driver.
Who knew? I'm so impressed that Sports Authority has them.
And like here's a mid-range. So this one will give you a little more control than the long distance driver, but it won't go as far. So you can actually say you want to do a mid-range shot and have a little more control.
Yeah,
You got to go through the trees. Sometimes you got to go over a little pond. I hate the ponds. We had this one where the second hole was a pond. So if you weren't warmed up and you didn't make it across the pond, you were going knee high in the water to get your disc back.
Yeah, because they're not
20
cheap.
bucks a pop, and you're getting your disc back.
Yeah, you want your disc back.
So
do they float?
No.
No.
dog friendly. Bring your pets out here.
Try do a Google search, Frisbee Disc Maui. There is 2 websites that I believe are still being worked and updated constantly, which will give you location. To find a course, there was one up at the Puli Puli for a while.
Were you up at Puli Puli?
Yeah, we play up there quite a bit.
Yeah.
This is closer for when we have to work. So,
and how many holes? I think there's 16 here, but you do 2 over. You repeat 2. But how many are up at Puli Puli?
like 25 or more.
What?
Or more than that. Yeah.
Cool.
I need to actually go up there again, but last time I went up there, one of the neighbors said it was closed. Here that there's one right here.
KCC. Kahalui Community Center has a park in front of it. There's a little soccer field. The pool is back there. Can you picture where I'm talking about? It's out by the Queen Ka'anumanu Center.
Yeah, if you head down that side by the bay,
Onihi.
there's a little park right in the school system.
That's
in
it.
there.
And they have all of these all set up basket catching hole things there.
Baskets.
And they said that they just are going to like recycle, go over 1 or 2 of them a couple times to do an 18 hole. 16 of them.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And I stopped.
Good.
At 9.
Sunday at 9 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're coming in and you're a disc golfer, stop by Kahalui Community Center.